The seatbelt sign is on.
Hello fellow pilots and flight simmers, and welcome on board this Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 video. We are in the Just Flight Avroliner regional jet RJ85. We are on the ground at Gaia Simulations Vienna in Austria, bound for Zurich in Switzerland. So this should be a pretty fun flight. We're operating Crossair flight 1575. More on that here in a minute. We're in Hotel Bravo India X-Ray Hotel prior to Crossair being absorbed by Swiss Airlines. So cool. Without further ado, let's proceed to the flight crew pre-flight briefing room to get this flight briefed and underway. Once again, welcome aboard. Alrighty, so starting with sim brief. We are Crossair Flight 1575, call sign 504 Whiskey from Vienna, Austria to Zurich, Switzerland, alternate of Paris, Charles de Gaulle. That's I don't know, man. I might as well just go to Basel. It's literally on the way. Anyway, we're in Avro RJ85, Hotel Bravo, India X-Ray Hotel, actually. Scheduled departure time 0115 Zulu, scheduled arrival time 0248 Zulu. 1 hour and 3 minutes en route for a block time of 1 hour 33 minutes. Cruising at 30,000 feet at maximum cruise for route distance of 350 nautical miles. The average wind 260 at 22. That's a minus 22 wind component and ISA deviation of positive 0.8. I think we'll be able to get to Mach decimal 7.3, but we'll have to see. Empty weight, 24,966 kilograms with 81 passengers and just under 2 metric tons of cargo gives us a total payload weight of 8,183 kilograms. Add that to the empty weight to give us a zero fuel weight of 33,149 kilograms, which is below our max. To that we add our fuel weight of 6,154 kilograms to give us an estimated takeoff weight of 39,076 kilograms, which is below our max. Subtracting from that, the only thing we should be losing on this flight is spent fuel, an amount totaling 2,459 kilograms, giving us an estimated landing weight of 36,617 kilograms, which is below our max. To note, we are, 521 kilograms above our maximum landing weight on departure. Speaking of departure, runway 16 out of Vienna. We'll do 428 over the ground at flight level 300. Soville to Bravo departure via Soville. Direct to Sydney, direct Bagzi, direct Matig, direct Traun on the Lena 856 airway to Negra on the Negra 2 Alpha arrival, Zurich landing runway 14. Cool. So let's grab our overlays, weather radar, satellite infrared, and significant weather, see if there's anything to brief. There is. Okay, downdrafts occurring between 240 and 120. Lovely. I just realized which Zurich am I using? Because there's one by FS Dream Team. We're using MK Studios Zurich. So we should be using Nulero at some point or another. Alright, lovely. I forgot to start GSX, so that's going in the background. Nothing else to brief. Nothing else to brief. Good. That's it for sim brief. Let's grab our charts. We'll load up our new flight. I just came into Vienna in the MD-83. That was pretty fun. Alright, current weather in Vienna. Wind 150 degrees and 5 knots. Sailing and visibility okay. Temperature 16.2.13. The QNH 1026. Not much change from when we arrived, except the wind changed by 30 degrees and 1 knot. Zurich, automated weather observation. Winds variable at 1 knot. Visibility unlimited. No clouds detected. Temperature 142.14. QNH 1025. Becoming 3000. Becoming... Wait, what? Fog? So visibility is coming down? Okay, well, shoot. Let's get into Zurich sooner than later then, huh? Let's select an approach. Negra 2 Alpha, arrival. We'll do... Ooh, GLS. Too bad they don't have an MLS. Let's just do... let's do... Localizer runway 14 from Amiki. Cool. Is this a localizer back course? Oh, I don't like those. Let's do an RNAV runway 14 approach from Amiki. That's a lot better. Yeah, I hate tracking localizer outbounds. Anyway, let's grab Vienna plates, overview with weather, and runway 16 or 29 for departure. Runway 16 it is. Lovely. The SID is the Soville to Bravo. Perfect. Ooh, Star Alliance Austrian behind us at the gate. All right, airport, parking stands, parking stand coordinates. We're at Foxtrot 57. So we're looking at initialization reference point of north 48 degrees, 6.9 minutes, east 16 degrees, 34.4 minutes, and an elevation of 593 feet above mean sea level. We're over yonder, east side on the remote apron, and we're taking runway 16. So a pushback to face east, short of Echo. We'll take Echo Bravo 1 for runway 16 at the full length. Runway 16 is a heading of 159 degrees, an elevation of 597, and it is 3,600 meters and dry for our departure. Digital automated terminal information service for departure is available on 121.730. Vienna delivery, 122.125. Vienna ground 121.6, and tower on 119.4. Airport elevation 600 feet above mean sea level. For an emergency return, we'll take ILS or localizer runway 16. We'll also use that for our departure navigational aid. 108.5 at 159er. Cool. Let's do a OFP brief. So from Austria to Switzerland, Vienna to Zurich, we will be cruising at, where is it? Flight level 300, so we'll use a 30,000 foot map. Winds are pretty much at our nose the entire way. Lovely. So here's our tapered climb up to 30,000 feet out of Vienna. Barometric pressure lowers and then pretty much stabilizes at the lower level as we make our descent into Zurich. No limiting terrain. All right, so this is for Crossair 504 Whiskey for flight 1575. Hotel Bravo, India X-Ray Hotel is our actual registration. Apparently our planes got swapped, so we have a new one. Lovely. We're in RJ85 from Vienna to Zurich. Scheduled flight time 1 hour and 3 minutes. Route distance 350 nautical miles. Max cruise, so probably Mach 0.73 at flight level 300, with a headwind of 22 knots. At flight level 300, the temperature -39er, the ISA deviation +06, the tropopause is at flight level 443. Top of climb after Bagsy, plus 18 nautical miles. Zero fuel weight, 33 point, let's call it 2. Takeoff weight 39.1, and landing weight 36.6. Runway 16 departure, temperature 15, QNH, whatever I said earlier. Wind 145 at 5. That's a headwind of 5, a crosswind of 1, flaps 18 for departure. Runway is dry, 11,800 feet, or 3,600 meters. Flight time to Zurich, 1 hour and 3 minutes, requires 2,459 kilograms of Jet A fuel. Federal aviation regulations doesn't apply here, but we'll take an additional 13 minutes of flight time anyway with 810 kilograms. Diversionary flight to Paris Charles de Gaulle takes 1 hour and 7 minutes, longer than our actual scheduled flight time to Zurich, requiring 2,079 kilograms of fuel. Contingency fuel is a flight time of 15 minutes, requiring 579 kilograms for a total planned gate fuel order of 6,154 kilograms, a total fuel endurance of 3 hours and 16 minutes. If we divert to Paris Charles de Gaulle, which we better not, we'll still have over 2 metric tons of fuel remaining. Alrighty. Time to climb to reach top of climb, 22 minutes to flight level 300 with a temperature -39er, the wind 273.25, and we should be arriving at 30,000 feet with 4,644 kilograms or better in the tanks. To reach top of descent after 44 minutes en route from flight level 300, temperature still -39er, the wind 200 degrees at 35 knots, and we should be beginning our descent with 3,795 kilograms or better in the tanks. Lovely. And we should be landing in Zurich, which is at 1,417 feet. We should be landing with 3,468 kilograms, so we'll only burn about 330, give or take, 327 kilograms of fuel in the descent, so it's the most efficient phase of flight. Alrighty. Takeoff and landing report for Crossair 1575 from Vienna to Zurich. We're in an RJ85 with ALF 5071 Foxtrot engines. Interesting. Okay, Vienna departure runway 16, yada yada yada, flap 18, man temp 50, V1 130, VR 130, V2 135. I am not using a flex temp of 50, I'm telling you that right now. I've fallen for that twice in this airplane. Let's see, reduce flex bleeds on. I'll use normal takeoff, so we'll see what that is somewhere else. Landing data, Zurich, runway 14, flap 33. Okay, lovely. Runway 14 is 10,335 feet. TILS is available. Okay. Dry runway, wet runway. Okay. Changes there. Outside air temperature. Okay. Runway 14, 3,856 feet. I need to put this in meters, don't I? Our landing weight, VRAF is 118. Actual dry, 4,004 feet. Nice. So just over, what, 1,200 meters? Anyway, that's it for the OFP. No VATSIM air traffic control is available for our route today. Let's look at the plate 100-01 airport familiarization plate for Schwechat in Vienna, Austria. Class Delta airspace overlies the airport. Possible low-level wind shear, restricted areas near airport. Airport elevation 600 feet above sea level, located 9 nautical miles southeast of Vienna downtown. The MSA for our departure is 4,700 feet, applicable over Austrian territory only. Cool, so runway 16 is this one heading south. So this is the Danube River, 1 nautical mile to the north. There's Vienna downtown. There's another airport over there, Boslau, runway 16. Fisherman DOR, Foxtrot Mike Delta is to the east of the airport. Probably still on airport property, but I don't know. Plate 100-02 overview with weather. This is a public use airport. Longest runway landing distance available is runway 16, which is our departure runway, at 3,600 meters, and it is dry. Time conversion from standard coordinated time is universal time code plus 1 hour. Overview reads as follows. Schwechat Airport is located in northern Austria. This region is part of Lower Austria's Vienna Basin near the northeastern edge of the Alps. There are a few rolling hills in this basin. Terrain surrounding the immediate airport area is flat and consists mostly of farmland. The Danube River flows eastward, passing the airport 1 nautical mile to the north. To the west by southwest, terrain rises to 2,336 feet mean sea level within 18 nautical miles. New Siedler Lake is located 14 nautical miles to the south by southeast. Refinery is located 2 nautical miles northwest of the airport. Avoid right turn after departure from runway 29er. That doesn't apply to us. Class Charlie airspace surrounds this airport. The lower limit of the airspace is 4,500 feet mean sea level, while the upper limit for each segment is flight level 245. Class Delta airspace overlies the airport. Numerous restricted areas surround the airport. Low visibility procedures for ground operations exist at this airport. Refer to the Jeppesen Airway Manual for details. Noise abatement procedures are in effect for this airport. Refer to the Jeppesen Airway Manual for details. Weather. Remarks. Obstruction of visibility ranges from 16 to 20 days per month from October through March, with fog averaging 17 days per month and smoke and haze averaging 8 days per month. Broken to overcast ceilings are the predominant sky conditions from September through April. We're in the current season of September through November, which is on the far right. To note, seasonal data in the data blocks represent average monthly values, a season representing more than 1 month. So, in the season of September through November, precipitation amounts average 49 millimeters per month throughout the season, with 1 day of thunderstorms. 21% IMC are instrumental meteorological conditions, with prevailing winds out of the southeast at 10, but winds are from the west by northwest in September. Low temperature 7 degrees Celsius, high temperature 14 degrees Celsius. Annual precipitation total 64 centimeters. Plate 100-05 now for runway 16. No other changes up here from plate 100-01. Facing southeast. Runway 16. Visual vertical guidance is provided by precision approach path indicators at the standard 3 degrees on the left side of the runway. Simultaneous operations may be conducted with runway 11 or runway 29er. And that's about it for Vienna. Lovely. Let's grab Volanta. It thinks we're in an MD-83 and I don't know why. Let's just hit cancel and see if it picks up something else. Nope. Great. Okay. Can I... First of all, Crossair. And they are based at LFSB, Basel. I need to put in No. It's Hotel Bravo. India X-Ray Hotel. Here we go. Yes, and that's also Crossair for now. And it is based in, well, also LFSB. Euro Airport, Basel, Mulhouse, Friedberg. Cool. But we're now in Vienna, as we've already flown this. So, pick it up now. No? Alright. Add a flight plan, import from SimBrief. Maybe that'll change it. Probably not. And it didn't. Lovely. I'm gonna have to explain that one to the VA. Alright. Well, anyway. Looks like someone is departing for Berlin-Brandenburg in a 737 for Austrian. Flight 275. Cool. That's about it for Valenta. Let's grab Skywector and put in our new route. Paste that in. What is our published speed? 428, I think. 428 at flight level 300. And our scheduled departure time is 0115. 53 minutes en route according to Skywector, which is an FAA flight planning software, so don't use it if you've never used it before, as you can accidentally or inadvertently file real-world flight plans and incur civil and criminal penalties. So, standard disclaimer out of the way. Looks like there's a weather system rolling into Switzerland, as was apparent by the TAF, indicating visibility dropping down to 3,000 meters. So, again, let's get there sooner than later, shall we? Alright, FlightAware. There are no real-world routes for Crossair, as they are a defunct airline, but I believe Austrian operates Flight 504 Whiskey. Or no, it's Swissair, isn't it? Swissair 504 Whiskey, right? From Vienna, Austria to Zurich, Switzerland. Sure enough. They departed gate Foxtrot 12 and took 1 hour and 22 minutes, and it was an Airbus A320. Cool. That's the closest we're going to get. Flight Radar 24 now, the real-world, real-time live traffic, live flight tracking software is what I meant to say. Let's go to Vienna. And not much of anything going on. Nobody departed out of Vienna. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do whatever Beyond ATC tells us to do. That is definitely off the airport property. Okay, it's an agricultural land, apparently. Good for them. Well, that about sums up the preliminary pre-flight briefing, so let's hop on down to the aircraft and get this flight underway. Cool. So, the AI air traffic also provided by Beyond ATC for this flight. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? That is not the one I want to look at. Hold on. Avro RJ. Here we go. Alrighty. So, GSX should be going. Why? Why? Foxtrot 57. I'm literally on it. Wow. What a difference. Okay, I don't even know if we're like actually on the stop bar or whatever, but here we are. Why? Why are you doing that? Shoot, okay, well, no, the A320 next to me has departed since I got here, so that's interesting. Why, oh why is GSX not working? Also, I'm not sure what's up with all of these weird weights that are not accurate. Alrighty. Well, whatever I typed in is now gone, but I'll just ignore that because I think that's what's supposed to happen. Let's start with batteries 1 and 2. Then come up here and turn on the avionics and autopilot master. Yaw dampers can come on, brake fans auto, anti-skid on, lift spoilers yellow and green, hydraulic system. Engine 2 and 3 pump can already come on. They're not going to even be pressurized until the engines are already started. Cool. And fuel pumps, yeah, we'll go ahead and turn them on. Why not? So we have external power available.
Flying Bulgaria 13 November. Good afternoon. Flight level 350.
Flying Bulgaria 13 November.
No thanks. All right, turn that off. External AC power will come on. Hey, there we go. Lovely. Generator 1, generator 4, and APU generator. Those can come on. Galley power can come on. Nothing up here. Emergency exit lights. We'll go to armed. I'll go ahead and arm these ones as well. No smoking sign. Logo wing lights can come on. Entry lights can come on as well, as we're about to begin boarding at some point, so they'll need to be on. I'll leave all the heating off for the time being. Cabin, fresh air, pack 1 and 2. Actually, we don't have ground air, do we? Do we? Do we have ground air? Oh, it is an option, so I'll go ahead and turn that on. I don't think I've ever used it before. I guess it takes a minute. Alright, EFIS left and right can come on. And we'll go IRS to align. 28 volt DC power outlet can come on. Let them charge their phones and tablets and whatnot. LNAV, VOR, 10, and plan. Same thing over here. Cool, so FMC. We're in Avro RJ85, LF5071 Foxtrots on all nacelles, or pylons, whatever. We have 4 engines, basically the long way of saying that. Let's go to index, over here. Load Simpry Fruit. Really wish I knew about this earlier. Oh my gosh. What is my pilot ID? Let me see what my pilot ID is. Alright. Put it in there and request. Hey, alright. And then we'll just need to enter performance data. Pause init. We are at Lima, Oscar, Whiskey, Whiskey. I hate how I have to type it in even though it's already in there, but you know what they say. We're at Foxtrot 57. I don't think this is in there. Of course it's not. So, let's go back to charts and we'll take a look at what I said earlier. Parking stand coordinates, Foxtrot 57, north 48 degrees, 6.9er minutes, east 16 degrees, 34.4 minutes, 593 as the elevation. Okay, so it's 34.3 instead of 34.4. Oh, and it put 34.2 anyway, so, you know, what's the point of anything, you know what I mean? 593 in the altitude, so was it 1026? Sounds about right. 1026. And it should be 593, but the pressure's a little high, so that's all right. Let's pull for vacuum suction on the standby ADI. Okay. Test left, test right. Gear handle down. Flaps and spoilers are fully retracted. Fuel shut off. Let's set trim to neutral. At least in the middle here. 3.5 is fine. Okay, park and brake is set with accumulator brake pressures checked. Brake temperature gauge is checked. Flight data recorder ground test is checked. Okay, unlocked. ELT test. Okay, is complete. Reset that guy. Guard it. Cool. Alright, comms, let's set transponder is ready to go. We'll do above for departure. Alright, and let's test the fire system. Ground test, APU fire. That's engine 1 fire. Okay, let's do engine 2 fire test. Okay. Engine 3 fire test. I should have done the gauge test first. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll do an annunciator light test as well. Okay, pedestal, mid panel. Overhead.
Wind shear, wind shear, wind shear.
Every single freaking time, man, I swear. Every single time it gets me. Okay, I don't think that does it. Yeah, that didn't do anything up there. Cool. Pull ground. Alright. So that's all tested. We also need to do an O2 test. Check left. Check right. Okay. Let's see, APU fire. It's checked. God I didn't start the APU because I always forget that you can't do a fire test while actually running it. Okay. Awesome. You overspeed. Oh, that's engine fire test. Damn it, it's below. It's below. You idiot. Hold on, is that on the APU panel? Oh, that's got to be on the APU panel. Yeah, okay, hold on. There it is. Okay. I see it now. APU overspeed. That doesn't do anything. Engine and APU extinguishing. Okay. Smoke. Smoke detector. Okay, yep. I'm not going to do everything else. I'll do stall warnings, though. Stick shakers. Ah, you can see it vibrating ever so slightly. Me too. Cool, so that's done. Stall, ADC test. Love that. Anti-skid fail, nose squat. Ooh, I heard some hydraulics going on. Whoa, what the hell? Cool, okay. Went back to normal, that's all I care about. Alright, let's go to route. So Vienna to Zurich. Okay, Soville, so departure, runway 16. Soville. Soville to Bravo departure. Via Soville. Okay, we'll go back to route. Soville to Bravo, direct Soville. Okay. We'll go to departure arrival. Runway 14. We might have to do the ILS. I'll put in the RNAV, but we'll brief from Amiki. We'll brief the RNAV anyway. Negro 2 Alpha arrival. Okay, back to route. Not seeing any discos. Perfect. Execute that. We'll do perf init. Oh wait, we are CRX504W. Hell yeah. Performance initialization. Okay, our gross weight should be 39.1 on departure. Our fuel plan 6.154, so I'll do 6.1, taking into consideration APU run and taxi fuel. Zero fuel weight 33.1. Well, it's decimal 2. I don't know where I got that number from. What? Oh, right. So, yeah, the taxi fuel. Fuel reserves. What's going to be our fuel at Zurich? That is not showing me what I want. Damn it. Progress page. There we go. Fuel at Zurich 6. Well, that's not right. Shoot, what did I say it was? Standby. Fuel at Zurich is 3.4. Okay, cruising at flight level. That's a K. No, I hit L. 300. Alrighty, if you guys will please give me 1 second, I have to use the lav. Alrighty. Good news is I made it to the bathroom. Bad news is I didn't make it to the actual toilet. So now I have something to do in cruise. Alright, cruise wins. 260 at 22. And ISA deviation was positive 8. Transition altitude is, it was actually, well, transition level is 100. Although now I don't trust anything, so let's do charts. Airport charts, departure. We'll do approach, ILS 16. What's TA? It is 10,000. You son of a... 10,000 is set. Execute. Lovely. Is GSX going to get their crap together? They are. Lovely. Alright, refueling. Catering. And we'll do boarding. So, catering only brings drinks, so we're not really... What? Oh, they're... Oh, they have stairs. That apparently just drive themselves. So why did they bring in the stairs, though? Are the steps going to the aft or the forward? Because we need them hoes right here. How do I get them to come all the way down? I forget. What the hell is that? Oh. What is that? Stair retraction. Ah! Ha-ha! I figured it out. Nope, nope, nope. Ah! Cool. Look at those beautiful things. Ugh. Ooh. Some Brothans. I'm not sure what it is though. Oh. You had a nice outfit there for a second. Okay, let's go to align. Okay, align, yes. That means they're boarding. What am I looking for? Oh, that's right. Where's the... It's below the FMS. Go to map. Park? Map. 40. Okay, so let's step through our flight plan really quickly. So, Vienna departure runway 16, Whiskey 269er, max 205 knots. Whiskey 3. What I wanted. Okay, let's see. Next is Whiskey 377 at or above 3,500. Whiskey 380, Soville, and then we're off the departure. So that's pretty easy. Direct Bagsy, then Matig, then Traun, then Atlol, Manal. Really? Oh, sorry. Conan, Zetter, Kilo Papa Tango, Sixva, Ravid, Itoxu, and then Negra, Mativ, Amiki. This is also Amiki. Alright, perfect. Amiki, grab you, paste you into the other Amiki. Really? Love how immediately you use the delete key and then lose it. There we go. Execute. Alright. Step through the route one more time. There's Negra, which is the beginning of our arrival. Mativ, Amiki, Zurich East, Zulu Hotel 411, Trazadingen, Zulu Hotel 413, Wilsnam, runway 14. Seems simple enough, right? Then Zulu Hotel 415, Zulu Hotel 416, Zulu Hotel 417, hold at Zurich East. And then back to Amiki. Cool, so we can come off plan. I'll do map 20. Standby, and then test. Or radar here, 3 degrees, that's fine. I have never gotten this to work, so I don't know if it does. Okay, config check is complete. Did you open or close the door? Oh, hi, Mr. Biden. Go ahead and hop inside. Yeah. Pleasure having you on board. Just gonna, yeah. Cool. Alright, flight deck door is closed and locked. Legs over here. I actually want to take off. Oh, right, it doesn't do that on this plane. So legs and then progress. Awesome. Okay, so this is going to be. Well. Is max? Let's do 92. Well. Oh, that is reduced. Okay. Sure, I'll do reduced at 92% N1. I don't have a problem with that. Alright, let's set decision height to 100 preemptively for our approach. So the RNAV runway 14 probably won't have a 200-foot minimum. The ILS probably does. Here's the RNP runway 14. It does have a 200-foot minimum. I'm dumb. All right, so 1,602 feet. So we'll go with 1,602. Oop. 1, 2. All right. Let's see. Flight directors can come on. We will arm LNAV. Do they have a noise abatement departure profile required for Vienna? I don't think so. Nice. Okay, well, I already briefed all these charts, but I'll go ahead and repin them anyway. The SID is the Soville to Bravo. To Alpha Bravo, here we go. What? Soville to Bravo. Where is it? Stein to Alpha. RNP departure. Where the heck? Soville to Alpha. Okay, 10-3 Victor 5. That's what we're looking for. 3 Victor 5. Here we go. Soville to Bravo. And 1 East. Okay. I actually don't mind the daytime plates. Alrighty. Let's look at 10-9er. 10-9er Alpha, parking stands, and coordinates. Probably won't have to look at any of those though. And ILS runway 16 in case of in the case of an immediate emergency return to Vienna. Hopefully that's not the case. Also, let's connect to VATSIM. Forgot to do that. Forgot that was a thing. ILS 14 will also grab that as a secondary. Reference plates, we will grab those and brief those. What star are we on? The Negra 2... Ooh, what's this? Okay. Negra 2 Alpha arrival. Are there approach or... Yeah, RNAV transitions. Damn. Well, we don't have one. Oh, Amiki. Here it is. Shoot. Amiki for runway 14. Oh, you can land 14 and 16. Very good to know. Okay, we'll go over that later. Approach we already have. Awesome. So those are what we need. En route charts. I like world. I also like VFR. And I like nighttime. Oh, actually, daytime ain't that bad either. There's the Danube. Let's see if I can zoom in. Can this supplement our taxi chart? Yeah, it can. Hell yeah. I can't pull forward though, can I? I can? Question mark? Probably. Yeah, I can. There's an arrow. I love arrows. Especially when they tell me I can do things that I want to do. Cool. Alright, testing can come off. We'll leave it on standby. What next? Oh, right, we need to call for... Alright, so I need to go back to charts. That's where I just was. Alright, let's go... Saved. That's not what I want, damn it. Vienna Airport, this is all backwards. Alright. Datus 121.73. 121.73.
QNH1026 landing runway 16. Departing runway 29. Transition level 1005G. Notice and effect advise on initial contact. Do you have information, Tango?
Departing 29, are you serious?
Zurich Airport information Tango 1531 Zulu wind 160 at 8 ceiling and visibility okay temperature 26 dew point 16 QNH 1026 landing runway 16 departing runway 29 transition level 1005G notice and effect advise on initial
1005.
contact. Do you have information Tango?
Wait,
Zurich
1005.
Airport
What?
information Tango 1531 Zulu wind 160 at 8 ceiling and visibility okay temperature 26 dew point 16 QNH 1026 landing runway 16 departing runway 29 transition level 1005G notice and effect
Oh,
advise on initial
1005G
contact.
notice,
Do you have
okay.
information Tango?
Okay, we have Tango. Let's do 122-800 in the COM 2. And because that will do... Yep. Awesome. Perfect. Okay, so delivery, clearance delivery, VIN delivery 122.125. 22.125.
Departing runway 29 dot transition level 1005G
Why is it a
notice and
different
effect
guy?
advise on initial contact. Do you have it?
Okay. VIN clearance, Crossair 504 Whiskey, QNH 1026 information Tango, stand 57. Request IFR clearance to Zurich. With that authentic accent.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, VIN delivery. Thanks for Tango. Expect runway 29 Salvo 1 Charlie
Shit.
departure squawk 1000.
Swap on
Salvo 1 Charlie departure, squawk
Alright.
1000, Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, lead back correct, contact ground 121.6 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Ground 121.6 when ready, Crossair 504 Whiskey. Have a good afternoon.
Set. Did it say test passed? I must have missed it. Okay. Squawk 1000. On tilt above. Range 12. Perfect. Okay, shit. Soville 1 Charlie now departing runway 29er. Ugh. Departing 29er. Soville 1 Charlie. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's go back to route. Okay, Soville 1 Charlie Whiskey 233 to Soville. So we'll have to brief another chart. Love it. Departure Sid. Soville 1 Charlie. How lucky. And then take a look at it. So departing runway 29er, heading at 29er 1 to 1,000 feet at Soville 1 Charlie. Left turn, Whiskey 29er 5. And then a slight right, heading 229 degrees for 6.4 nautical miles to Whiskey 233 at or above 4,000. Then heading 267 degrees for 38.2 nautical miles to Soville. Sid's crossing through classy airspace up to flight level 125. Okay. No other changes. Max 250 below 10, of course. That actually made it kind of easier.
Austrian 543 November. Ramp Echo 42 request pushback. Austrian 543 November. Being ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast. Pushback approved. Face southeast. Austrian 543 November.
How close are we to finishing? Good pause. Fuel weight is still... Okay. How many passengers? No! Whatever.
Magic Sun 947, Heat Charlie 40 request pushback.
Magic Sun 947. Being ground. Pushback and engine start approved. Face
I'm not sure
southwest.
if we're done.
Pushback approved,
boarding.
face southwest, Magic Sun 947.
Okay, so fueling's done. Right, because we don't have the baggage. Okay. And supposedly we're gonna take on negative 21,474,000,000. No, wait, that's not right. 21,474. Gosh dang it! What is it? 2,147,483,648 times 2 kilograms. That's interesting. Okay. CG is 30.9%. Oh, that's not what I thought it was. Alright, circuit breakers have been checked. Radar's now on standby. Electrics are set. Panel and pedestal has been checked. Oxygen valve has been checked. Cruise station pitch covers are on board. Aircraft log.
Ready to taxi to the active.
Technical maintenance and flight log have been checked. No any other CDL items. Parking brake set. No quantity flows.
November. Runway 29 taxi via Whiskey. Echo
We have
X-ray 2
one
Mike
display that's
Alpha
out.
1. Runway 29
Altimeter check
taxi via Whiskey.
pressurization.
Echo X-ray 2 Mike Alpha
So-
1 Austrian 543 November.
Zurich field elevation is 1.4, so 1400 is now set. Set auto. IRSs are aligned, FMS checked
Magic Sun
and completed.
947 ready
Flight
to
guidance
taxi to the active.
checked. Flight level 100.
Magic
10,000
Sun
feet.
947 runway 29 taxi via Echo X-ray 9 Mike Alpha 1. Runway 29 taxi via Echo X-ray
Set.
9 Mike Alpha
Heading
1
for
Magic Sun
departure.
947.
29er. Wait, what the hell? I'm looking at the wrong chart. 291. Is set. V2 plus 10 is standard. So what are our V speeds? Zero fuel weight should be 33, but I can't change this, so whatever. Flaps 18, VR, so V2 is 121. Let's call it 135, just be on the safe side. Add a few for mom and the kids, right? 135 is set. Course, does 29 have an ILS? RNP 29er does. Let's see what that is. 109er 55. 109er 55. 109er 55. Okay, set nav 1 and 2, and of course, course 29er 1. Set left.
Austrian 543 November. Contact Bean Tower 119.4. Over to Tower 119.4. Austrian 543 November. Bye bye.
Okay, flight guidance is set. Takeoff data is checked. Trims are set. Sure. I mean, like, it's within green. Takeoff briefing. Okay, I guess we can perform it. Alright. If you're ready, we'll perform the takeoff briefing now. Alright, this is going to be a toga reduced thrust takeoff at 92.3% and 1. Oh, right, I need to set the V speeds. Stand by. We'll do 115, 120, and then, oh, shit.
Magic Sun 947. Contact Green Tower 119.4. Contact Tower 119.4. Magic Sun 947. Bye bye.
Alright. Sorry. Alright, these speeds are set. Standard call us for our departure. Took a reduced flex at 92.3% and 1. Or not flex, just reduced thrust. Alrighty, so before 80 knots, I'll stop or reject for any malfunction or master caution. Above 80 knots, but prior to V1, I will stop or reject for any fire warning, engine failure, predictive wind shear warning, aircraft is unsafe or unable to fly, any crew incapacitation or loss of control of the aircraft. My rejection call will be stop. I will simultaneously close the thrust levers, disengage the auto throttle, verify RTO, or in the event of its failure, apply maximum manual braking effort. Deploy the speed brakes and apply maximum reverse thrust. That doesn't exist on this plane, so never mind. One stop will set the parking brake and advise cabin crew on station. As the pilot not flying, your actions will be to call out abnormals or emissions from standard emergency procedure, to verify deployment of the speed brakes and thrust reversers, which don't exist, so belay that. No braking action as speed as we decelerate to a stop and set the brakes. Then call ATC to advise of the rejection on the runway. We'll then cooperatively assess the situation and perform any memory items. If evacuation is determined to be necessary, we'll proceed with the checklist from the QRH. For any engine problems after V1, but prior to 500 feet above airport level, we'll take no actions except cancel the warning, raise the gear, and select toga. After 500 feet or above, we'll fly heading mode, call the malfunction or abnormality, perform any memory items. The engine failure procedure will be according to company standard. We are we're 600. Sorry, we're 521 kilograms above maximum landing weight at takeoff. So in the event that we require an immediate emergency return to Vienna, it'll be overweight landing checklist and whatever configuration as dictated therein. In the event that we can spare the 2.5 minutes to burn 500 kilograms of fuel in this 4-engine jet aircraft from the early 2000s, 2002 when it was retired, I think, then we'll just come back to land standard configuration for land. Alrighty, so the takeoff briefing is completed. So fasten seatbelt sign comes on, no smoking sign is on. Packs an APU, so we'll go ahead and start the APU.
Luxor 8854, Ramp Hotel 48, request pushback and engine start.
Are they ready?
Luxor 8854, clean ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southeast.
Baggage loading still on
Pushback
progress.
approved, face southeast, Luxor 8854.
Oh yeah, sure enough it is, okay. Could y'all hurry the hell up, please? Actually, I'm waiting on my APU anyway, so. Never mind. Alright, window heat, aux in left vane, pitot heaters right in right vane. Heating air on. APU air will come on. APU pack 1 and 2. Lovely. Starter mesh. No, we don't need that. So external AC power comes off. APU generator is checked. Transformer rectifier unit 1 and 2 have been checked. Alright. Fuel and hydraulic pumps are set. Everything's set. Entry light can come off. We'll then close the door. Stairs can come in. Close the door. Close the door. We don't need ground air or ground power any longer. Chocks are on, yes, so parking brake can stay on. I don't know why that's green. Like, what's the point? Whatever. Good grief. I don't think that's the... That is not the chart I thought it was. That's like map. I need charts, exits, and route charts. There we go. That's what I was looking for. That's probably good. Okay, so we're done with the FMS and all that crap.
Boarding is complete.
Oh, thank you. Oh, very kind of you.
Cabin crew, arm doors and Crossair.
Plugged into ground. We are ready for push. Our engine start sequence 4, 3, 2, 1 in sequence. Advise when clear to start, please.
Luxor 8854, request taxi to the active.
Beacon light is switched on.
Luxor 8854, runway 29, the taxi via whiskey, X-ray 2
Flight
Mike,
vectors, the
Alpha
captain
1.
speaking. Welcome on board Crossair Flight 1575 with service Zurich. At this time, the fasten seatbelt sign has been illuminated and the main cabin door and the aft cabin door have been closed and secure. Please find your seats, get those seatbelts fastened low and tight across your lap, and prepare to give the Crossair cabin crew your full and undivided attention as they demonstrate the safety features of this Avroliner RJ85. It's my pleasure to welcome you on board. This 1 hour and 3-minute flight will be cruising at 30,000 feet. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. It's my pleasure to welcome you on board. Thank you for choosing to fly with Crossair. Flight attendants, please verify staff for cross-check and all call, and prepare the cabin for gate departure. Doors to arm, please. That is done. Cool. I don't need to push back, but here we are. Here we are anyway. I know I can cancel the pushback, but one less thing to faff about would be preferred. Is that a Luxair -8 Q400? It is. Luxembourg. Is that a Griffin? Is that what that thing is? Luxembourg Airlines. Cool. So anyway, after getting distracted, what do? Right. So we are connected to ground control. And we're in Vienna. Excuse me. Vienna ground, Crossair 504 Whiskey, request pushback and engine startup. Probably information.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, clean ground, pushback and engine start approved, face southeast.
Face
Pushback
southeast.
and
Here we
engine
go.
start approved. Face southeast. Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Have a good trip. Are y'all ready for pushback? Right, so chalks off. Hold on, wait.
Luxair 8854, contact
Bruh.
Bean Tower 119.4. Have a good afternoon. Contact Tower
Zero fuel weight is
119.4,
way
Luxair
off.
8854.
Boarding is complete.
It didn't do anything. Love it. So that's gonna change all my stuff, isn't it? Alright, whatever. Here we go. Let's go brakes off. Okay. Are they gonna do anything? Y'all working down there? Y'all on the clock? Can't really see when the parking brake goes on and off though. Have a good trip. You want me to go through you, mate? Alright, say less. I am more than capable of doing so. Okay, let's go start master on, continuous ignition. Flight, nope, not flight start, I'm stupid. Normal, engine master, we'll go 4. And packs off, AP bleed air on. And starting engine number 4. I hit the wrong button. That's embarrassing. I hit stop. Starter 4 engaged. Into rotation. So you actually introduced fuel at 13%. There's 13%. Fuel master 4 on. It's the outer one right there. Vienna ground, Crossair 504 Whiskey, request taxi. Vienna traffic, Crossair 504 Whiskey, RJ85, now departing stand 57, Foxtrot 57, for runway 29er departure, so
Runway 29er, taxi via Whiskey, Echo X, Ray 2 Mike, Alpha 1 Crossair, 504 Whiskey.
Exit 2 Mike Alpha 1. Oh,
Ryanair
perfect.
5167 at gate Charlie, train 8 request pushback and engine start.
So ahead, immediate right turn to Whiskey, exit 2, and then
Ryanair
Mike Alpha 1.
5167, Fiend ground, pushback and engine start approved,
Okay.
face southeast.
Engine
Pushback
4
approved, face
is
southeast.
on.
Ryanair
Starting
5167.
engine number 3. Let's get out before that Ryanair does. Engine 3 starter engaged, into rotation.
Austrian 1 Alpha, gate Foxtrot 5 request pushback.
13, fuel flow.
Austrian 1 Alpha, Fiend ground,
Okay,
pushback and
flaps
engine
18.
start approved, face southeast.
Pushback and engine start approved, face southeast, Austrian 1 Alpha.
Engine starter number 2, engaged. Into rotation. Still monitoring engine number 3, which is now on gen bus. There's 13%. Fuel control lever 2 on. Ignition. Engine starter number 1, engaged. Flight attendants now prepare the cabin for departure. 13% fuel control lever, or TLA, fuel on. Ignition. Lovely. Let that finish. We have plenty of air now. APU can come off. And generator 4. Waiting for the ignition lights to come out. There it is. Continuous ignition off. Starter master off. Engine selector off. APU
Ryanair
generator off.
5167 taxi for departure.
Runway exit lights on.
Ryanair 5167,
Cabin
runway
is
29er
secured.
taxi via Echo X-ray 10 Mike, Alpha 1.
Runway 29er taxi via Echo X-ray 10 Mike.
Okay.
Alpha 1 Ryanair
Taxi lights.
5167.
On. APU to
Austrian 1
stop.
Alpha, taxi for departure.
Here we go.
Austrian 1
Brakes
Alpha,
release.
runway 29er taxi via
Inboard
Whiskey,
engines
Echo
for taxi.
X-ray 2 Mike, Alpha 1.
Runway 29er taxi via Whiskey, Echo X-ray 2 Mike, Alpha 1 Austrian 1 Alpha.
brake check is complete. Ahead, immediate right. Okay, so whiskey. Very good. Go on and on. And I need to go to en route time and start. So it'll be the second right. Clear over here. Looked like a Honda Jet. Clear left. Clear right. And we're going to Alpha 1.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, contact Vienna Tower 119.4.
You bet, sir. All
Over
right,
to
so
Tower 119.4, Crossair 504 Whiskey.
119.4. That's Tower. Vienna Tower, Crossair 504 Whiskey, request departure. Vienna Airport area traffic, Crossair 504 Whiskey, RJ85, not a put runway 29er.
Vienna Tower, wind 160 at 8, runway 29 clear for takeoff.
29er clear for
Runway
departure.
29 cleared for takeoff. Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Lights and strobes on. Flight attendants for departure. Okay, runway 29er.
Approaching 29.
Identified and confirmed. Approach end is clear. Approach path is clear, rather.
On runway 29.
Is confirmed. Okay, and flight timer, if I can find it.
Austrian 1 Alpha, holding short, runway 29er.
Okay, and auto
Austrian 1
thrust
Alpha,
on.
hold short of 29er.
Takeoff thrust.
Affirm, hold short of 29er for traffic, Austrian 1 Alpha.
Thrust set. Airspeed's live.
Austrian 1 Alpha, runway 29er, line up and wait.
80.
Line up and wait, runway 29er, Austrian 1 Alpha.
E1. Rotate. Whoa! That was a stunner fest. Pause right to climb gear up.
Ryanair 5167, holding short, runway 29er.
Trim.
Ryanair 5167, number 1 for departure, hold short of 29er.
Affirm, hold short of 29er for traffic. Ryanair 5167.
Stutters.
Austrian 1 Alpha Vienna Tower, wind 160 at 7, runway 29er clear for takeoff. Runway 29er cleared for takeoff, Austrian 1 Alpha.
Okay, let's increase speed 180.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, contact beam radar 129.05.
Contact beam radar 129.05, Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Radar.
Beam radar, Crossair 504 Whiskey, 3,100 feet.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, beam radar, identified, climb to flight level 150.
Climb to flight level 150, Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Brabants 253, contact Prague Center 118.375.
Contact Prague Center 118.375, Brabants 253.
Oh, autopilot's on. So we'll just do level change. And we're going to climb thrust. Normal climb. Let's go to speed 220.
Radar, Austrian 1 Alpha, 2,000 feet.
Austrian 1 Alpha, beam radar, identified, climb to flight level 180.
Climb to flight level 180, Austrian 1 Alpha.
Give me what altitude? 150. Set. Whiskey 2. Set. Fitness.
Center 118.375 Austrian
That's not
455
a
Delta.
meeting.
Have a good afternoon.
They would be correct.
Ryanair 5167, Veen radar, identified, climb to flight level 170.
Cool.
Climb to flight level 170,
hills.
Ryanair 5167.
Wavy Hills. Seville 1 Charlie departure. Whiskey 275 at or above 4,000. We're well above 4,000. Cool. Let's increase speed to 250. That way we're not slowing up traffic behind us. Alright, let them loose. Transition altitude is flight level 100. Now. Set. Okay, lights off. Perfect. Climbing at 250 knots, 2,800 feet per minute. Oh, look at that view. Oh, nice. Now approaching Seville.
Crossair 50 for whiskey, contact Vienna Center 124.4.
Contact Vienna Center 124.4 Crossair 504 Whiskey, bye-bye. Vienna Center, Crossair 504 Whiskey, good afternoon. Crossair flight level 126 for flight level 150.
Crossair 504 whiskey, Vienna Center, identified, climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Oh, it's a scroll wheel. Acceleration didn't apply to hardware. But I guess it does. It's just kind of confusing, but whatever. I bought a new aircraft, so I'm looking to put that to use sooner than later. I am surprised how smooth it is up here. This is suspiciously good air.
Airport 426 Echo, Vienna Center, expect LPG 2 Whiskey, runway 16.
Expect LPG 2 Whiskey, runway 16 Bertha 426 Echo.
Airport 426 Echo, contact feed arrival 134.125.
Contact feed arrival 134.125 Bertha 426 Echo.
Magic Sun 2783, Vienna Center, expect Nadia 4 Golf, runway 25.
Expect Netty 4 Golf, runway 25 Magic Sun 2783.
Magic Sun 2783, contact Budapest Center 120.375.
Center 120.375 Magic Sun 2783.
Oh well. Oh, there it goes. Alright.
Ocean 1271, contact Unit Creator 120.65, bye-bye.
Center on 120.65 Ocean 1271.
Super, flight number 220.
Where's Malta 43539, descend to flight level 120.
Descend to flight level 120 with Malta 43539.
7.9 remaining at Zurich. So this is constantly updated, huh? I'm already well below our estimated anyway. Damn! How does it do that, man? It's like the systems are messed up between the RJ70 to the 100. Maybe the sim data over one of these. No telling. Oh, I need to push flight up. Yeah.
Lot 311, Vienna Center, expect Dot 1 Whiskey, runway 04 right.
Expect Dot 1 Whiskey, runway 04 right, lot 311.
Lot 311, Dot 1 Whiskey, runway 04 right, report ready for descent.
Dot 1 Whiskey, runway 04 right, ready for descent, lot 311.
Lot 311, descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend to 3,000 feet, lot 311.
Lot 311, QNH 1026, expect rate of vectors for ILS Whiskey, runway 04 right.
QNH 1026, expect rate of vectors for ILS Whiskey, runway 04 right, lot 311.
Ryanair 45, Foxtrot Juliet, contact feed arrival 134.125.
Contact feed arrival 134.125, Ryanair 45, Foxtrot Juliet.
Is that still the Danube? Oh, that's so cool. This one's Zurich at 1657. 3 minutes of taxi. Not bad. Can I see weather? Or terrain? No.
Traction 505 Victor. Contact beyond radar 135.275.
Center 135.275, fraction 505 Victor.
Enter to Hotel Tango. Contact me on radar 124.925.
Contact me on radar 124.925, enter to Hotel Tango.
It's only the right. The left-hand is up right here on the throttles, flaps, and spoilers. Less than 3,000 feet to go. We're still doing 1,600 feet per minute somehow. Oh, oh. It's because our, we sit at 250 knots. Oops. That wasn't supposed to happen. We were slow in the climb. Holy smokes, are we slow in the climb. Yeah, that's about right. 500, 400 feet per minute. Damn, man. Slow as hell. Oh my goodness. That'll push our top of the climb for sure. Should have opened 250 knots, or we'll just max climb it for the rest of the way. Not a good thing in a sim. Just remainder of our climb out about 10 miles. That's not too bad. And then we'll try for max cruise. Let's see what our things again. We're doing the RNAV approach from 1-4. As long as the weather doesn't turn to poop. I didn't know Zurich has a GLS approach, but it makes sense. It's got the one to go. Like an actual 1,000-foot altitude alarm from the MD-80 that one.
6 Extra Lima. Contact Munich radar 120.65.
Contact Munich radar 120.65 for the 6 Extra Lima.
RP runway 14 has minimums of 1602 and 200. Which are set.
Vienna Center, Austrian 5 Bravo Foxtrot, crossing flight level 120 for flight level 150, direct and Bob.
73 is set.
Austrian 5 Bravo Foxtrot, Vienna Center, identified. Climb to flight level 300.
Climb to flight level 300, Austrian 5 Bravo Foxtrot.
Austrian behind us. Hopefully they don't overrun us. Hopefully they don't overrun us. That would be tragic. That one more. I'll skip this one. Not so good. Okay, 30,000 feet. Now we just accelerate to our cruise speed. And our updated rapid time, just before 5 p.m. That's our time. So, go to Zurich. It's, actually, that will be a GMT. because Vienna is +1, right?
Vienna Center, Ryanair 6638, crossing flight level 141 for flight level 170.
That's an interesting accent.
Ryanair
it's
6638,
plus
Vienna Center. Radar contact, climb to flight level 340.
Climb to flight level 340, Ryanair 6638.
Got all about the checkers. We'll be better at that. System check. Okay. Let's go to time. Yeah. Here we go. We'll leave this one. See where the sea level leads us. So Linz is off our right. Cool. And then Salzburg will be off of our left.
Traffic.
Pass it. Okay. As we pass between Austria and Germany, we'll be in Germany for a little bit, very, very south Germany, until we cross into Switzerland just before Zurich.
Vienna Center, Luxor 8854, passing 9,000 feet for flight level 120 direct LNZ.
That Luxor sounds Irish.
Luxor 8854, Vienna Center.
Okay.
Good afternoon. Identified. Climb to flight level 240.
Climb to flight level 240, Luxor 8854.
Cool. Ladies and gentlemen, I will see you guys as we approach our top of descent. Alright. Back in the left seat. Approaching top of descent. So, we need to set flight level. We'll set 7,000. We'll set 7,000. Oh. Flight level 100 is fine. We'll go level change. The speed all the way back up to about 1,800 feet. But it's just fine.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, contact Zurich arrival 130.56.
Contact Zurich arrival 130.56, Crossair 504 Whiskey. Zurich arrival, Crossair 504 Whiskey, flight level 284, we have Oscar on board.
Oh, do we have Oscar? I don't have it.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, Zurich arrival, QNH 1025, expect the ILS runway 14 with Army 14 transition.
QNH 1025, expect the ILS runway 14 with the Army 14 transition. Crossair 504 Whiskey.
And ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, Captain speaking. We've now begun our descent into the Zurich airport, so please return to your seats, keep those seatbelts fastened, so we're safely depart to the gate and fasten the seatbelts on in settings. So it's been a pleasure having you on board. Sit back, relax, enjoy the remainder of the flight, and keep those eye whites clear as the flight attendants pass through the cabin to perform their initial safety check for approach to land.
About 7,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 14.
Clear direct Anakin, cross Anakin at above 7,000 feet, clear ILS runway 14, about 9 Alpha Golf.
So let's set. Well, what speed can we do? Can we do 290? Ooh, 300? Oh, yes, sir. Don't mind if I do.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, clear direct Amaki, cross Amaki at over 7,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 14. Clear direct Amaki, cross Amaki at or above 7,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 14, Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Sounds good to me. Heading 255. So we passed the Friedrichs off a few miles back. That airport was really cool. Coming up on Zurich east of VOR. Now heading 272. Set. To Zulu Hotel 417 to Crossair. ILS frequency 414. Should have let those sound like someone's stuck in a crash. Zurich, ILS 14.
Zurich arrival, we got 52, flight level 12, one-way Oscar on board.
We got 52 Zurich arrival, QNH 1025, expect the ILS runway 14 with the Army 14 transition.
QNH 1025, expect the ILS runway 14 with the Army 14 transition. We got 52.
Now heading 287. Seven. Runway 2 Crossair. 21,000 feet. Zurich traffic Crossair 504 Whiskey RJ85 out of flight level 210, descending flight level 100, overhead Zulu Hotel 411, about for the ILS runway 14, approach telling Zurich traffic.
Gap 52, cleared direct Amaki, cross Amaki at or above 7,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 14.
Clear direct Amaki, cross Amaki at or above 7,000 feet, cleared ILS runway 14, gap 52.
Okay, you're up 119er for flights 33 landing. Current gross 37.2, we need to be at 36.6 for landing. Are there any speed restrictions for our approach? Amiki at above 7. Okay. And then from Amiki, Zurich East to Trosnegen. Zulu Hotel 413. Damn. Need to be at 4,000 by Osman. 16,000, okay, hold on. Let's get those speed brakes all the way on. And auto thrust will come off. Boy, this top descent calculator was way, way off. Let's go ahead and select. We'll do like a right 360. Yeah, 12,000 feet to lose. And I intend on doing so. So we are 8 miles. Or probably about 10. Zurich traffic also has 04 whiskey 10 nautical miles for the final approach. Runway 14, full stop, Zurich traffic. Oh, that was a stutter and a half. Great. We'll go back to Zurich, which I forward 3. Take another right turn. 5 should do it. Back to Trausenbingen. We go 10,000, which is fast, I know. Trausenbingen should be 5 max 210 knots. Okay. Minutes, not bad. What's our total time? Oh, 55 minutes, just kidding. That is our total time. Okay, 1 to level. Need to go down to 5. 7. Get our lights on. And the local barrel pressure for Zurich is oh, sorry, 1024. I got distracted. Set. Awesome. Okay, we'll go a few more low. Arc 10.
Clear of conflict.
Right, thanks. Oh, there's Zurich. There's 7,000. Do a left box.
Traffic.
Disregard. So 315. Oh, come on. 315 on this side. Let's bring this up to about 1,500. And then moving closer to 210. Set. Oh, whoa. Yeah, what, Brett? What the hell? Blew right through 210. Look, it's...
Sun Express 8 Charlie Kilo, contact your Tower 118.1.
Over to Tower 118.1, Sun Express 8 Charlie Kilo.
5. Quebec Zulu Hotel 413. Can't, so we'll just go direct. Positive then. Tried to save us time, but I guess I didn't save us any after all. Alright, let's set speed 180. Okay, why are you doing that? Super annoying. Oh, that's why.
All aircraft be advised, information for now current, QNH1025.
Set.
Let it since please prepare the cabin for landing and taking speed.
Set. This approach altitude will be 4,000. That's not Oslo.
Clear of conflict.
Okay.
Traffic.
I can hear that all the way in the cabin. Oh gosh. Zurich Tower, Crossair 504 Whiskey, established. ILS 14. We're not, but don't tell them.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, you're already on approach enable.
What? Yes. Yes, report established.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, established on final approach. Crossair 504 Whiskey, affirmative.
Okay. It's just, yep.
Baltic 9 Alpha Golf, contact Zurich Tower 118.1, have a good afternoon.
We're Baltic.
Contact Tower 118.1 at Baltic 9 Alpha
Okay.
Golf.
One inside. It's climbing. He's going into Zurich. I don't know what the other guy's doing. But apparently he's super close to us. Ooh, we're overtaking him. I don't see him. That looks amazing, by the way.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, contact Zurich Tower 118.1.
Over
to Tower 118.1, Crossair 504 Whiskey.
I don't see anything. He must be on the ground.
Zurich Tower, Crossair 504 Whiskey,
160.
ILS runway 14.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, Zurich Tower, wind variable, runway 14 cleared to land.
Clear to land.
Runway 14 clear to land, Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Almost in sight. You're down. Okay, speed check, flap safety. Okay, my rolls. Oh, because those are to the ILS. Okay. Speed checks, flaps 24. 30. Eventually. And flaps 33 is set. We're looking for 120.
Clear of conflict.
Okay. For me. We need to be doing a little bit more than just whatever speed we're currently doing. Speed breaks out just a little bit.
Golf. Exit right at Hotel 1. Exit right at Hotel 1 about 69 Alpha Golf.
Traffic. Traffic.
How though? How's there traffic? Where? Oh, the scenery looks amazing. Dude, that looks so good. Straight out of The Sound of Music. That might not have been Switzerland, I don't know.
1,000.
Okay, 1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Approach altitude set 4,000. My aircraft. Just low.
About 69 Alpha Golf.
Zurich Tower, Crossair 504 Whiskey, RJ85, short funnel, runway 14 full stop, Zurich traffic.
About 69 Alpha Golf.
Okay, 14 is positively identified and confirmed. On close slope, home equalizer on speed. Dude, this looks so good.
Too fast.
Too fast. I'm doing 123. Checked. Stable. Let's get a tad low. Said too fast, didn't he? Just stutter fast.
Minimums.
Continue.
Clear of conflict.
Great. That's what you want to hear through minimums.
100.
Landing.
50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Nope, get down. Okay, we're down. There we go. Kind of felt like we were leaning a little bit. Speed brakes in. Roll out all the way to the end. Flaps in.
1,500 meters remaining.
Swiss Quebec Echo, ready for departure. Runway 28.
Okay.
Crossair 504 Whiskey. Exit right at Hotel 2.
Exit right at Hotel 2,
right.
Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Swiss Quebec Echo. Runway 28, line up and wait.
Runway 28, line up and wait. Swiss 8 Quebec Echo.
Over to standby.
Swiss 8 Quebec Echo Zurich Tower. Wind variable. Runway 28 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 28 cleared for takeoff. Swiss 8 Quebec Echo.
Strobe lights, come off.
Crossair 504 Whiskey. Contact ground 121.855.
Dimension it.
Ground 121.85. 5 Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Right, APU start. Oh, I never turned on. I never bled air from engine 1. That's funny. Okay, APU start. Zurich ground, hello, Crossair 504 Whiskey, request taxi to assigned gate.
Crossair 504 Whiskey, gate Echo 67, taxi via Hotel 1 Hotel, Delta.
Hotel 1
Echo
Hotel
6,
Delta.
7 via Hotel 1 Hotel, Delta, Crossair 504 Whiskey.
Okay, so Hotel 1 Hotel Delta. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Zurich, Switzerland. I need to stop the timer. 1 hour 6 minutes in flight. Is that an Air Baltic? Nice. C-Series. Alright, then we're swinging it around. There's a Swiss jet. Alrighty. Threw us down at the end. Not surprised. Cool airport. I guess some centerline action would be good. Just maybe, just perhaps. Alright, Echo 6-7. This is last one on the left. I do believe so. Echo 6-7. Oh, cool. There goes the Air Baltic. Alrighty. Here we are. With safe dock, huh? And they have a Hofer. Or Hoffen. What do they call it? Start traffic, Crossair 504 Whiskey, clear of all taxiways and runways, final calls are in traffic. Whoever's laughing in the back needs to chill the hell out. Flight attendant should have cut him off about 3 drinks ago. How much further to the left do you need me? Good grief. Yeah, I see. I knew we'd end up going back to... Alright. Center. Brakes are set. Let's shut down engine 1 and 3. Alright, hydraulic pumps can come off. Yeah. Okay. APU. Those are all off. Generator 4, APU. Oops. That's what I was trying to avoid. Damn it. Classic. 2 and 4. Alright. Unlock the flight deck door. Yes, thank you. I get it. Ding dong. Okay. Let's go. Chocks on. Ground power. Ground air. Aft packs. Forward packs. Cargo. Alright, and let's go deboarding. Beacon light can come off. Fast seatbelt signs and no smoking come off. Here we go. Welcome to Zurich. Get the hell off my airplane. Wait, I turned the packs off? No, packs come on. AP bleed will come on, but external power comes on, APU generator comes off, and APU comes off. External power is on, so fuel pumps come off. Awesome. DC pump, AC pump, MPTU are off. Okay, autopilot off, avionics off. Lights come on. Alrighty, Roo. I believe that's it. And then EFIS can come off on this side. Go ahead and stop this clock too. Oh. All the times reset. Awesome. Oh. Cool. So we're shutting down this plane. Sweet. We'll leave it on ground power with air conditioning until the final passenger is deboarded. Yep. And then we'll enjoy the bossa nova that they got playing back here. Oh, excuse me, sir. Yeah. Jamming. Oh wait. Oh, would you? Oh, right. We have a jet bridge. Cool. And now we're taking something way different up to. Well, we're going to Copenhagen, I think. So stay tuned for that. Oh. Don't need that. Let's close that up. There we go. Oh. UBS. Isn't there another something BS that's a bank? Ah. GSX and New Alero are at it again. Okay. Good to know. I'll have to get rid of that. All right. He said for the 9th time. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the flight. Hope to see you on another one in the near future. Feel free to check out the channel and, yeah, maybe watch some of the other flights. Till the next one, safe travels to you all. Happy entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, you are now free to move about the channel.